All right, welcome back, everybody.
What's going on?
We're back with the podcast.
We're doing a fucking podcast.
It's a public podcast. They think we're crazy because they heard like everything that happened leading up to this. We just went quiet.
Yeah. 20 minutes of conversation.
Standard episode,
10
everybody.
seconds of silence, and then welcome back, everybody.
So this is a community podcast with everybody. This is the very first Discord podcast. If you don't know what that means, it means that inside of Discord, we're talking live to a bunch of community members. And they're going to join us, or some of them are going to join us on the call.
Yeah, this is exciting because I'm actually seeing a lot of people who haven't been super active lately, like back in. So welcome back, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, not trying to call anybody out, but it's like it's good to see all these names again. Like I missed you guys.
So this is. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna mention we're literally surrounded by fire right now. So if you guys hear a door breaking down and someone yelling "evacuate," like that's not a drill. We gotta go.
Yeah, it would be okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a once a week podcast. This podcast is happening Monday night at 6 o'clock. We'll be uploading these podcasts.
Yeah.
This podcast is not going up this Monday. It's going up next week because we obviously got to edit it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, which isn't going to make sense to the people listening on YouTube because obviously for you, it's going up on the day that it goes
hi,
up.
YouTube, everybody.
Hey,
we love you guys.
But for everyone listening in Discord right now, we're recording next week's podcast right now.
Exactly.
We already recorded tomorrow's podcast.
If you're on YouTube and you haven't joined the Discord and you want to be a part of these podcasts, go into our Discord. The link's in the description. It's in the About page. It's basically everywhere.
Yeah.
Join us and you'll be able to participate in this live podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
So the main purpose we're doing this, I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but we try our very best to be as interactive with everybody in our community as possible.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like the main thing. That's the thing we love the most is talking with everybody.
That's literally the best part of doing this channel.
Exactly. And I have a background in software, and I mean that's my living is software, and so I'm trying to use software and other things to kind of bring it all together and still be active with everybody.
Yeah.
So this is all part of it, and this is why we're not doing like a standard podcast where just Brett and I talks. We actually want to bring in the community members, and we want to watch the chat, and we want to put the chat in the video so everyone sees what everyone's saying.
Yep. So you'll see everything. You'll also see right there, Why Not Pyro is saying to introduce the gang. This is the gang. I'm Brett. He's Brent. And that's the gang. You see all the names there under podcasts, all the VC. That's all of our community here to join the conversation. Thanks, Why Not Pyro. I think we had it under control, though.
So this is live Discord. And for those of you who don't know, this podcast is going up next Monday. But if you want to hear it before then, the moment we edit and upload any video, whoever is supporting us on Patreon, I know there's somebody out there that is. Yeah. So for you, Mr. Or Mrs.
Or Miss.
Or Miss, yeah. For you actually can watch any of our episodes the moment we upload them to YouTube, including this podcast as just a thank you for supporting us in a different way. Yeah.
So we record in bulk. I edit in bulk and we upload in bulk. So even though we have 2 episodes going up a day, technically we have 8 to 10 episodes just sitting on our channel private, just waiting to be uploaded,
scheduling
to be made live. So if you support us on Patreon, you will actually get all those videos the moment they're uploaded on our channel, even when they're private.
Yeah, we barely figured that one out like today.
Yeah, but that's our Patreon.
So
what incentive?
Yes,
I'm gonna take off my glasses.
You do that. So what is today's topic? This is what everybody's asking for, right?
Wait, isn't there one more thing on the agenda?
No, there's not. You took off your glasses. You can't even see it.
I'm like, isn't there one more thing? As I'm looking across the room at our template.
So here's the topic. You guys ready for the topic?
I can't take off my glasses because then I can't see the chat.
They're asking for a Patreon link. Can you get on that?
Yeah.
This is the topic. The topic we decided is going to be game design for our very first one because we do gaming channel. I know our first podcast that's going to go up to tomorrow that Brett and I did for a test. It has nothing to do with games. Yeah, but that's how this podcast goes. We're basically going to talk about anything nerd culture. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. Movies, could be TV shows, could be about action figures. Who knows? Yeah. But we wanted to start with game design. There is so much in game design. We are not going to cover it in this because there is just way too much going on as it relates to game design. Yeah. So we're going to kind of go through some topics and see what you guys think and tell you guys what we think. It's interesting for me because I am a game developer, so I think about them differently than someone who plays them normally, like Brett would. Right.
Yeah. I'm just more of a casual gamer, whereas Brent is I don't know where our Patreon link is, dude.
Go to patreon.com/gamer.
Okay. I just need to type that. like looking for a link on our website. Yeah, so I definitely don't do anything video game related as a career. I work retail, but I do use video games as my therapy, and I do also spend a lot of time analyzing video games because I've been playing them for literally my entire life. I'm 25. I played my first video game when I was 3, and I was hooked from the beginning. So like I've spent a lot of time with a lot of different video games, and I think I have it narrowed down to a science.
Oh, good.
And the science... Well, did you want to say something?
Well, no, I want to just interject real quick.
Oh, okay.
Hi, hello, good day. To answer your question...
What was his question?
His question is, what games have I worked on? I've mostly worked in the mobile space.
I was going to say anime boobs is what makes a video game. Go on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll thumbs up that.
Cool.
So hi, hello, good day. To answer your question, some of the games that I've worked on, they are all mobile games because that's kind of where the huge market is right now. They also tend to be easier to get those kind of jobs because there's always open positions because everyone's fighting for the AAA titles. But the largest game that I worked on was called Bingo Blitz. You guys haven't heard of it because it's mostly played by old ladies. But it made an insane amount of money per day. Like
Bingo Blitz.
Yeah, Bingo Blitz.
Is it literally bingo?
Yeah.
Dude.
It's bingo with a blue cat.
I'd fucking play that.
And I don't work for them anymore. That's why I'm willing to say it. But yeah, I worked at that company. It was a company called Playtika.
But they still have your 401k.
Yeah, they do. Don't lose that. Yeah. But yeah, it's Bingo Blitz was Playtika owns it, and they're a super massive company. So yeah, that's probably the biggest title that I've worked on. You've never heard of it.
Cool.
But tons of older ladies and people who like bingo enjoy that game. So
there's also one that you showed me that you made that I fucking loved. What was that one? Oh
yeah, I've made some personal games just on my free time. One was called Word Lab. It was on Android and iOS. It doesn't work anymore. Don't go find it.
Oh, damn.
Because the databases are down, whatever. I'll fix it someday in the future.
Yeah.
The other one was called Warp 5 Overdrive. It's a infinite runner kind of space shooter game. It's all like pixely and stuff.
Yeah. That was the one I really liked.
That game is addicting and super punishing.
Yeah, it was hard, but I fucking loved it.
But yeah, that's the other game I worked on personally outside of the working for other people. So yeah, there you go. Hi, hello, good day. Thanks for the question.
Yeah.
So we're talking about game design.
Yeah.
Game design. There's so many parts of game design. So we're going to break it down, and we're going to start with mechanics,
which is probably the most important part.
To me, mechanics are the most important part of game design.
Yeah.
At all. Like it's really, what is a game without what you do in it? Yeah. It's like basketball without you having anything to do. You just be sitting there.
Yeah. And I've always like thought about the fact that I get hyped about games coming up. It's like, oh, Last of Us 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like, it's so fucking exciting. You got atmosphere and story and open world. But when you get down to it, you're playing a video game. You have buttons on a controller, and each of those buttons does something.
Exactly.
And if those buttons don't do something that's fun, then it's worthless.
Yes. You just got like a movie or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So mechanics, the things that I like are the mechanics that are repeatable, and they're small mechanics. Yeah. Like big huge mechanics are a little too much for my taste. Like a lot of RPGs like have like all these weaving and intertwining like mechanics between what you upgrade and what happens.
Yeah, that's
really cool. And I think those are important for those kind of hardcore gamers, people who really want to get deep into a game.
Yeah.
For simple people like me when I was a kid or anything, basic mechanics like, a grappling hook mechanic.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun, and you could do a lot of different things. You mix that tiny mechanic into a lot of big mechanics.
They're talking about Heavy Rain and David Cage games right now, and I think that's a very appropriate analogy. I really liked Heavy Rain and I really liked Beyond Two Souls, but neither of those games I will ever replay because they have zero replay value.
Exactly.
Which goes into our second topic, which is story. But actually, we should probably get some opinions.
I want some. I'm opening up the podcast right now for you guys to. You guys can tell us what mechanics you liked in a game.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure between all of us, there's got to be a lot of unique mechanics in games.
Yeah, yeah. What really gets your goat going?
All right, I'm doing the pod next now. But if you want to still join, you can continue doing pod, even though I'm starting joining somebody. So I'm going to add the first person. The first person
Rocket
is
Grunt
Rocket
Mason. You're live with fucking Gamer Bust. What do you got to tell us? Hello. What's up?
What's up?
Hey. Well, my favorite one might be the stupidest one ever, but
is it Metal Arms?
Well, that's my favorite game.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Games where if you look down, right, you could actually see your legs, because there's all these games where you look down and you're just floating there, right?
Yeah, it's interesting.
And so whenever I find a game that you look down and you actually see your feet moving in the block, that's my favorite thing.
No.
That's pretty cool. Most of the time, I think the trend of not showing the legs, it all started because you got to save on them polygons.
Yeah.
And so even though you're looking at the floor and everything around you shouldn't be rendered, they just thought of ways to kind of remove as much polys as possible. But we're way ahead in the future now, and I should be able to see my legs when I look down.
That's why I think every game should have a designated kick button.
That's why one of my favorite games, Halo. You could actually shoot yourself in the feet.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah, that's how you can commit suicide. All right, well, that was pretty cool.
Thanks for your contribution, Rocket.
We're going to Derp Crusader.
What's up?
It's me again.
It's you again. Oh God, it's you.
Well, no one else knows other than the people here, but yeah, what's going on, man?
I like fucking Monster Hunter, how you get the sense of progression. Killing the monsters repeatedly.
Right. I've never played Monster Hunter, but I'm pretty familiar with it. It's
You should try World. It's a great entry point.
I haven't played.
I thought that's not out yet.
Well, there's a beta for PS4.
Oh, is there really?
Wow.
All right, I'll check it out.
I've played one of the older the older Monster Hunters. I'm not particularly a grinder in games, but I had some fun in that one.
Yeah, well, go ahead.
It's mostly fun if you have friends. Like when I play by myself, it's kind of just boring.
That's true.
But
right.
I beat it up with my friend, and we just like talk shit while we play.
Yeah. So essentially, it's you fight a boss, you get a new piece of crafting equipment or something from that, and then you use that crafting equipment to get better equipment that you can then kill more difficult bosses with.
Yeah. That mechanic is fun because it feels like progression.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the mechanic.
I don't have to pay $20 for my progression.
yeah, that's a good point. All right, thanks, dude.
Thanks, man. So the next one, Elmo.
Hey,
Elmo,
guys.
What's up, bro?
What's up, homie?
I think game mechanics are very important. As you can see from the original Mario, it seems like they built the game first and then brought up a story like, hey, there's a plumber, I guess?
I mean, there wasn't a story.
Yeah.
You had
the game mechanics were most important, and then you could take it to the middle ground. We see a game like BioShock where they mix good game mechanics with good game story, and then the adverse end, you have like Heavy Rain. Story.
Which speaking, go ahead.
No, game mechanics are the most important. You build the game mechanics. If you have a good game, you're fine. And if you can find a great story to go around that, that's amazing.
Oh man, I'm on your side. I've gotten in fights with people. Like they're all like, "Oh, I'm writing my story for my game," and then I say, "Okay, what do I get to do in your game?" And they're like, "Oh no, I'm finishing my story first."
Please don't.
I'm like, "What? What are you doing? This is a game."
I just want to mention while we're on the topic of Heavy Rain, if anybody hasn't seen it, it's the funniest fucking video on YouTube. There's a big quick time event sequence where he's like, well, no, that's fucking hilarious too. But where he's supposed to be like dodging traffic and chasing this guy, but the person misses every quick time event, and it's just like 5 minutes straight of him fucking hitting every car and stumbling over every. Oh my god, dude!
I've seen that.
I literally cry laughing
during the intro. Like I had to hold like 3 buttons to get past the trash can.
Yeah,
Jason.
All right, thanks, Elmo.
Thanks, man.
Anytime.
All right. Well, we're going to do one more on this, and we're going to go to story, and we're going to have people still on if they want to talk about story.
Cool.
So this is the Mew. What's up, man?
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, you're on.
Hi, Mew.
You're live.
What do you like in your game mechanics?
I like being able to shoot things.
All right. That's cool. Thanks for the call, man.
No, that's completely legit. Like
another game mechanic I like. So you know what a visual novel is?
Yes.
You know, anime titties.
Yeah, all right.
You're on Brett's
We
page.
brought it around. Woo!
Bruh.
Woo! Okay.
Sorry.
Those.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks.
All right, appreciate it.
Go to the next person.
All right, pod stop.
We're doing a pod stop on this one. We're gonna do a story. We're gonna talk about story real quick.
Yeah.
And we're gonna reopen.
Yeah.
So we talked about Heavy Rain already, and that was actually the next part of games. I get enraged with people who are like, story's the most important thing in like a video game.
Correct.
I'm like, go watch a movie. Then if you want a story, you're playing a game because you want to be the person in that game. You want to play, you want to cause things to happen. Like it's your actions that kind of alter whatever's happening in this game, whether it's Mario and you run and jump and collect coins. Yeah. Or if you're like shooting a gun or something, like you feel it's a mechanic, you feel it's a game. Right. But with story, sometimes you get so locked in on your story and like you're trying to change your game mechanics, like what the players do, so that it works with your story, and that's ridiculous. It's like backwards thinking.
Yeah, and this might be a little controversial, and also for the record, I think story in games is super important.
People hate me for this idea of it.
No. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna say something else that's controversial, which is most video game stories aren't really that good. Like there are a few that have amazing stories, but as far as it goes, like most video game stories that people consider to be like amazing are really like on the level of like a B movie if it was actually released as a movie. But the only reason that we think that they're so much better is because we're in that story. We're literally playing that story.
Yeah. And the thing like with Heavy Rain and stuff, when you focus so much on story and not on your gameplay and your game mechanics, you have this problem where, for example, I never played Heavy Rain, but I sat down and watched my roommate play through the whole thing. I'll never play that game. There's no purpose.
You don't need to.
I have no point in playing that game. I don't even feel like I'll ever want to. Never will happen because it's all about like there's all this heavy story.
Oh, Monica's mad.
Oh yeah, Monica's gonna be mad.
Hopefully we don't get her on the horn here.
So I get hate for this all the time, and I'm okay with getting hate. So if you guys hate, it's open for you to tell me that you have hate.
Who is that up there that posted the Dark Souls Bloodborne? That's a really good.
Wait. I can scroll.
Hi, hello, good day.
Hi, hello, good day.
Yeah, that's actually a very valid. Okay, Dark Souls, Bloodborne. It's all about the gameplay. There is an amazing story there to be had if you want to find it.
That's great.
Yeah,
like I feel like an amazing story makes an amazing game. But an amazing game itself doesn't need a story, and we know that because everything that came out in the 90s and 80s.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, let's open it up to you guys. See what you got to say.
Yeah. Let's.
Halo was gonna be my example of a story that's not good.
Oh, Go Gadgets.
What's up, Go?
What's up?
Hi. Not so much. How are you?
Doing all right.
Doing pretty good.
Just recording a podcast, man.
How's it going?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what do you think about story in games?
And I want to reiterate, it's okay if people love story more than games. You shouldn't. Yeah. You can tell me I'm an idiot.
Please disagree with us.
For me, like story is really important. I don't know if it's just because like I watch like a lot of movies just like in daily life, so story is like a big part of what I enjoy. And so to me, it's like mechanics is definitely the most important thing. However, like story is probably second, and like a very close second for me.
I think I agree with you there. Brent probably doesn't.
I mean, my problem is mainly when people try to put too much into story, and then they don't like gameplay should be the only thing you focus on, and then story comes after, or like a light story idea before. Yeah, that's basically how it is for me. Like I'm okay with story, and I like story. Yeah, and it should be in a game, especially nowadays because we spend all this money on games. Give it a story that people can enjoy. But yeah, like for me, it's like even for me, it's like story is maybe further down.
Yeah, I think it's second, but only because I feel like video games are my escape. Yeah. As opposed to my brain. Yeah. Puzzles. Yeah. Like I like
puzzles.
Yeah, I like
your mind palace.
I like disappearing into a world and not having to worry about the bullshit that's happening in the real world. Yeah. So that's why I don't know. I'm an advocate for good video game story. Yeah. Also, real quick, sorry, Go. Darkovica and Pablo, you two are supposed to be monitoring the chat, not fighting in the fucking chat. So, thanks. All right. Hey, thanks, Go. Yeah, right.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right, we have our next is Bethany. Hello, Bethany.
Hey, Beth.
How's it going?
But for like some games, I mentioned this in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
It's a good balance of story and game. And because of the different karma, you can have different end storylines.
I think I think that's good. If like Heavy Rain had had a lot more gameplay stuff. Like, you know what's good? Like Metal Gear Solid. Like you have alternate endings and stuff, and like when you play through, you get a little different story. Like that I consider whenever you're like changing out the story and stuff. Yeah, that's part of mechanic. It's not like a mechanic like jumping and stuff. Not essential mechanic, but giving like even different equipment and stuff through that story is still focusing on gameplay.
Yeah, and to be honest, I can't think of too many games that have really implemented like the good evil playthrough, like to where it actually affects the end of the game. Yeah, like that much.
Like I'm super evil in Fallout 3, and it destroyed my end gameplay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Fallout definitely is one of the games that changes a lot. I mean, you can nuke an entire city if you're the bad guy. Yeah. So all right, fair enough. That's fair.
Yeah, that's very fair.
That's fair. All right, thanks, Beth.
Thanks, Beth. So we're going to do hi, hello, good day.
One more.
Oh, hi.
What's up? One more.
Oh, hi, hello. Good day.
Good day. Hi, hello, good day.
How's it going?
Like I was saying, though, Dark Souls, that's one of the best games that does it right. You start off in this world where you know nothing about it, and you're like, go do that. That's what you do. Okay, kill everyone. All right, you killed everyone. Yeah. Now play it again. Now find out everything.
Yeah.
I love that type of story. Yeah. Because you're building the world off of assumptions that you make and things that you find. It's not the developer per se. They do make the story, but they're not the reason why the story impacts you.
Totally. Yeah. For Dark Souls, I never know what the hell is going on when I'm playing it. I can't follow the story at all. But what I like to do is
like secondary research.
Yeah, I like to play through an area, like get the feeling for it, and then go online and read about what the hell was just happening that I just played through, and then it hits me like, oh, that's why that happened, that's why that happened, that's who that character is, and that's when it gets really fucking awesome for me, and that's where I like the lore in Dark Souls becomes like the absolute best.
Like extended stuff like that is always it's always great, and it helps like games go longer.
Yeah, and we had an experience with that during our Dark Souls plays that we did. The episodes aren't up yet, but we fought Sif, the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf
on one of the episodes we did today. Yeah.
Night.
And there's some
game mechanic I was going to talk about.
Oh shit. As you were, hi, hello. Go ahead and explain.
Oh, that was the game mechanic I was going to talk about if I was in there. The Sif fight where if you get him down below 20% health, he starts to...
Oh, yeah. He kind of like...
He limps.
Yeah, that's always...
Yeah, I showed Brent that in the episode.
He could have killed him, but instead he like jumped back. He was like, check this out. And then he laughed at him.
Yeah. No, I did not.
Okay, no, he didn't.
All right. Well, thanks, Hilo.
Thanks, man.
Bye-bye.
All right. So...
we're actually taking longer on this than we should.
Yeah,
so maybe
I think we can do one more.
Yeah, we'll do one more topic.
Because this is, like I said, whenever we start getting into it, it's going to go much longer.
Yeah, we were expecting to go through mechanics and story in like 3 minutes. But here we are 20 minutes later.
Yeah, so we have a few other ones, but one that a lot of people know of, I think we'll just go straight linear.
Okay.
Mobile, talking about phone versus like other platforms like Switch and consoles and stuff. Yeah. Now, I know that most all of us play on consoles and on PC and stuff like that. However, there is a mobile realm of gaming, as you all know. Yeah. And we kind of want to go over our thoughts on that and want to hear what you say about it because it is a very different world.
Yeah. Now, would you like me to go first with this one? Because I feel like you might have slightly a biased opinion.
I work in mobile, so I want to hear the consumer standpoint.
Yeah. My standpoint is I fucking hate mobile games unless it's completely free to play. As long as there's no microtransactions, which is little to none. I can't stand microtransaction games because I don't have that kind of money. And they build those kind of games to be addicting. So you're going to play them more and more. And then like, what's the one that Trivia Crack was one that I really fucking love. And you know, like I have so much useless knowledge in my brain. Yeah, shit like that. And it's like, God, yes, I just answered 2 questions, 3 questions. Now I'm blocked for 30 minutes and I can't do anything in the game until I either wait that 30 minutes or pay them money to just let me play the game.
Did you know mobile actually stole that mechanic from web games?
Oh. Yeah, I believe it. I didn't really pay any web games other than Adventure Quest. Yeah. Which, hey, shout out Adventure Quest. Holy shit, that game was weird.
So for me, I feel like people have obviously gotten into a thing where free to play. You're not going to play anything unless it's free. Like, I'm not going to pay anything up front because I don't know what it's like. And like, why would I ever pay $1 for this? And then you get a free to play game and wind up spending $300.
Exactly.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Not me personally. I know from consumers. From the data standpoint. And like, it creates this to me, it's a very bad game design.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Did you hear that rise up from my stomach? That was a big one.
Well, I don't know if it's bad game design itself, but it creates it's like Bejeweled. Like, you take Bejeweled and then you recreate it, and then you put a bunch of characters in it.
Bejeweled.
Yeah.
I heard Bejeweled.
Well, close enough. And then you like put a bunch of characters, and then you have a mobile game, and then you make them pay for coins and whatever. I think Bejeweled. I'm going to open this up now while I'm talking. But the thing is like, okay, I have played Clash Royale, and that has a pretty fun game mechanic. It's free to play, obviously, and you pay for cards. And I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
I got really into that one, actually.
And I played that one a lot. And I even paid for some cards.
I did too.
So
I'm a hypocrite. I put like probably $80 into that game before I was like, okay, time to stop.
And that's the main problem with mobile is that mobile is making so much money off of free to play models, off of the gacha system, which is a Japanese system. It comes from a machine in Japan, and it has a bunch of random assorted things in it, and you put a coin in and it gives you something. And that's where the gacha system comes from. It's a random thing that comes out, and you keep paying until you got the one you wanted.
You get like those used panties.
I don't know what vending machine gacha system.
Do you not know about this? You can go to a vending machine and they disperse used panties in Japan, only in Japan.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so
somebody will back me up in the chat. I promise.
I'm pretty sure someone.
Oh God!
But that's
so I'm not crazy. Okay, cool. People are backing me up.
Mobile is basically creating this effect, and that's why EA is trying really hard to get it. Is because
with Battlefront.
Well, in other games,
I suppose. Yeah.
Let me tell you right now. In the mobile space, the games, some of the games that I've worked at and seen, they make $300,000 a day off of 30,000 active users.
Jesus fucking
concurrent
Christ,
users.
Yeah.
This is per day, and this is per day every day, and they're expected to rise over the course of the year. So they're raking in upwards to $1 billion by the end of the year.
Yeah.
And that is an insane amount. And that's not even the highest ones. I've worked at companies where the parent company made another game, which was pulling in around $800,000 per day for that game.
Christ.
And so these games, they're making so much money, but then what it causes is that the games are no longer focused on mechanics. They're focused on addiction based mechanics, things that people can easily repeat.
Yeah.
Like Bejeweled or like any of those kind of simple mechanics.
Yeah.
And then they sit there and make you pay for all those mechanics. And that's, I frankly hate mobile for that.
Yeah.
And the only time I think it's acceptable is in like a card game, because it makes sense that I pay for packs of cards like I would in real life.
Yeah, that's what you do in real life.
I shouldn't pay for gems to get a skin on this character.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
By the way, Elmo said that the used panty vending machines got outlawed, so that's a damn shame.
All right.
I was saving up for my Japan trip.
All right, we're going next. I know it's been a little while, so we're doing next right now.
Yeah, if you don't still have a thought process from before, you can just say pass.
What's up, Diddley?
What's up, Diddley?
Not really much, but I've been noticing a thing with mobile games lately since we're on topic of that.
Yeah, what's that?
How they, like, pander to children, not just normal children, like horny little children just trying to,
Do they? There. Like, what's an example?
Today, when I was with my friend Luigi, you know him from Super Mario Maker.
Ah, Luigi. Yeah, I'm still going to murder you.
We were on the game store, and I was looking through some games, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how we got there, but...
Of course. That's okay.
No worries. Don't incriminate yourself.
Story for another time.
Yeah.
And I happened to find a game called... Let me see if I can't pull it up here. My Neighbor is a Yandere... exclamation point, question mark.
Pulled that up pretty quick.
Is that? Yeah, you sure you didn't have that on the ready?
He had it open. He was like, let's go to the main menu.
I have it down. I played a little bit.
Yeah. Of course.
He's like, what's the title of this game I'm playing right now?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Brett and I is like, we're on that 24/7.
I had to.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that made for children though?
I mean,
I
I can see it.
Thing is, it's not. I don't know if it's. I can imagine that a lot of children have downloaded though.
Yeah,
probably.
In
the game store, it's for free. And then as soon as you open it up, it plays like an ear rapey soundtrack. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah,
I sort of opened it up right now.
All right, so I'm gonna get it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, oh no, what happened?
What happened?
So I'm gonna get that installed on my phone right now.
But yeah, I can see that because a lot of kids do get those kind of games, and they do.
Mm-hmm.
They mostly get mobile games because they have to ask their parents to go out and like download games or buy games and download like AAA titles and stuff. But
you know what? That image definitely is. I just pulled it up on my phone. Not the app itself, but I'm in the Play Store.
Okay.
And this is definitely the image certainly panders to like little girls and stuff. Yeah.
And when you actually click on it and
install
get in the game, there will be an ad, and it's a patch which costs $5.
Of course,
to get the not safe for work version.
Oh, good.
And
the Supreme version. Yeah.
The best version.
I mean, I have a screenshot of it, but that would get me banned.
Well, that's okay.
Derp
gave us
what
we needed.
I guess. Yeah.
To be fair, in the mobile store, it doesn't show anything below the neck.
Yeah, it just shows the face.
So cover up that bottom part, and that's definitely geared towards little girls.
Things.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Thanks,
man.
Okay.
Darkovka,
oh God, what do you have to say?
You know this topic. I know you know this.
Personally, I like some mobile games, but frankly, I prefer it when it's not pay to win.
Yeah. I mean, that's always with any DLC. That's the worst thing for me. That's my number one worst offender. Is if it's pay to win, then I don't play at all.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't. If a game makes me feel like I actually need to pay money in order to play the game, then I'm out.
Or have an advantage over some people for paying.
Exactly. But then there's like games like Animal Crossing, which was fun for about 2 minutes, and it doesn't force you, it doesn't make you feel like you need to pay at all. But I haven't touched it since release date because it's just boring.
Hey, well, that's also another one that's like the waiting game, like what I was talking about, where it's you do something and then you got to wait an hour before you can do it again, right?
Or pay to replenish.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes that can be done well, but Animal Crossing, it just doesn't feel like you're actually accomplishing anything.
Yeah, I guess more it's less about having cooldowns on things, because I understand that, but I don't like that when there's an option to rectify that cooldown by paying them money.
Erect.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a good example was Kingdom Hearts Key, where you would do battles, and every time you did a battle, your bar went down, and over the course of several hours, your little weight bar would come back up. But the thing is, you were doing actual gameplay, so you were fighting things and doing levels and fighting bosses, and then if you leveled up in that time, your bar would fill back up.
Yeah.
So that was a situation where you could do that, and you could still pay to fill that bar up if you wanted to keep playing, but you didn't feel like you needed to.
Yeah. No, that's fine with me.
Most games actually have a blocking gameplay feature. Most mobile games.
Yeah.
Even if you can continue playing, you can't progress certain areas of the game, which is one of the most important parts of the game.
Right.
Until you wait a day or you pay to replenish or whatever.
Yeah.
And those may not prevent gameplay, but they do indeed make it so that you have to pay or wait.
For sure.
To do the main mechanic.
All right. Well, thanks, Darko.
Cool. Thanks, Darkovka.
One more and then love you too. All right, who's next?
Oh,
that was such an evil laugh. I know. Exeticlo.
Exeticlo.
Nice.
Try.
It was the closest.
I wasn't prepared for this. I was in the middle of playing Getting Over It.
Oh, is that what that noise in the background is?
Rage.
Yeah. Is that just your mic or is that your gameplay?
I have no clue.
Oh yeah,
this is my.
It's cool. It's cool. Go ahead. What do you got to say about some mobile games?
So I play Clash of Clans and Clash Royale myself, and I can say I'm kind of a bit of a hypocrite. I'd be a hypocrite if I said I didn't spend any money on any pay-to-win kind of game.
Sure, I mean they're built to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. With Clash Royale though, you don't need to pay to win. But if you want, there comes a certain point to where if you don't pay anything, you're going to be sitting there for ages and ages and ages. And by ages, I mean you can sit there for years just making almost little progress. Like,
yeah,
specifically, like, because there's legendary cards where there's like a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting them.
Oh yeah.
Without paying a massive amount of money.
Yeah. I played Clash Royale.
And while I wish I didn't spend the money that I did on them, I did solely because I don't like that waiting, and I'm very impatient. I think that's why What Alive.
No regrets, dude.
I mean,
don't live your life with regrets. Just acknowledge that you have a thing that you do, and you live with that weight on your shoulders.
Life advice from Brett.
Exactly.
I can say that I did play a lot of Clash Royale, and when I played Clash Royale, I got lucky, I guess, because I got some legendaries pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I noticed that. Once you reached your daily cap and all your chests were sitting there unlocking and you had to wait for them, they would actually pair you with people that are going to win, who are more likely to win, so that they keep you around the same area you're at until you beat the chest. Because, like, I would be just dominating while I'm getting chests.
Yeah.
The moment I got all the chests, all of a sudden I was being paired with people who were just... just winning, and like I would get some headway on the trophies, and then I'd lose one, and it would knock me down like 3 games worth of winning. Like, they definitely have an algorithm for that.
I definitely noticed that too for a very long time. That if you start going on a win streak and your chest slots get full, your win streak will turn into a 20-game losing streak that you cannot get out of.
Yeah,
to save your life.
Oh boy, yeah, I'm not into it.
That's why I stopped playing that, and I started playing for fun on 2v2, where I don't need to worry about my trophies anymore.
Exactly, and that's exactly why I stopped playing. I got churned because churned is the industry word for moving on to a different game. I got churned because of that. Like, I would notice they would do that, and I'm like, this isn't even fun, because now I know that my progress isn't even by my own skill or what I do. My progress is determined by your algorithm, who pairs me with whoever I'm even going to be closely competitive with.
Totally. All right.
Cool.
Thanks for the call. What was it again?
Bye.
Well,
Exeticlo.
Exeticlo.
Thanks for the call,
Exeticlo.
Thanks for the call.
Thanks for coming in. All right.
Cool.
That was our gameplay discussion.
Yeah, there's
Thanks
more.
Everybody for contributing.
There's more bullets, but we can't get to those.
Yeah,
obviously.
I mean, we can make this a 2-parter podcast. We can continue this conversation next time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe next time if we don't think of another cool topic,
or maybe just a future.
We'll drop it on you like we did this time.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the anticipation.
Yeah, the mystery behind it.
Exactly. So thanks so much for joining us.
You know what? I think instead of just ending on that note, I think we should end each podcast with one question, community submitted question.
One community question.
Yeah.
What, instead of our messages?
No, I think we should let them ask us a question right now.
Well, how are we going to pick randomly?
Opt in.
Oh,
we literally have a system for it.
Quiet, you.
All right, so hey, if anybody wants to ask us a question,
one question, we're gonna let this run for a few seconds
and keep it to a point where we can run it on our YouTube channel and still be able to monetize it. Please.
All right, we're gonna in 5 seconds we're gonna pick next.
Oh, Elmo, do pod so that your question has a chance of getting answered.
Oh, wait. Let me do something real quick just to be sure that we have everything set up right.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, so here we go. We're doing the next.
Is pod still open after you just flushed it though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it just gets rid of a certain list.
All right, you got 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, and next.
Oh, just in there.
Just in time.
All right, Rocket Grunts.
Rocket Grunt Mason.
Let's hear it. Hey,
guys.
Good to see you again.
Okay.
Let's you got a question for us?
I have a question specifically for Brent.
Okay.
So
we'll do another one for you.
No, it's fine.
What's up?
So you worked on mobile games, right? Yeah.
Yes.
What at the current moment is your favorite mobile game?
Oh, geez.
Well, you said you don't really play them anymore, but I know you still do Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
I haven't in a while.
What has been your favorite mobile game?
The ones that I played the most was Clash Royale. I played that one for quite some time until I figured out their algorithm and got bummed. The one that I played the most after that was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And that's because I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school. I played it a lot with a lot of friends. And so when they had a mobile version that wasn't crap, I thought that was pretty cool. I liked how they minimized the mechanics. They made it shorter. It was intuitive, and it wasn't like a Bejeweled game where I'm just trying to match patterns. It was a game where I could actually use my brain to kind of alter the outcome.
Yeah. Pyro, don't be posting memes, man. Get that shit out of here. I wanted to mention that with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, this is super fucking nerdy, but I played it with a friend over at his place one time, and we literally set it up where we were both standing in front of tables, and we rigged it like the TV show, and we were both like, I lay down Dark Magician!
Oh my god. That's way worse than me.
It was amazing. It was so much fun.
That is horrible.
Yeah, it was the best.
Hi, hello, good day. The P.O. Box is on the website, by the way.
Yeah.
If you go to gameorbust.com, there's the www.gameorbust.com/contact. Okay, thanks for not linking that. http://
That's probably what it is.
There we go. That should have the P.O. Box on it.
Yep. And thanks for the call, Rocket.
Yeah, thanks for the call, Rocket. Thanks for calling in.
Yep. All right,
cool.
Well, I guess that's the end of the podcast. That went really well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I love that. I know that we couldn't get to everybody, obviously, because how randoms work.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining in. And
oh, Daddy, sorry you missed it. Sorry, Daddy.
It's okay. You're going to see it on YouTube.
Too short. We went for like an hour. What the hell?
Hey, that just means it was good.
We went into this saying we'll do like 15, 20 minutes tops.
It went.
It's 8 o'clock,
40,
man.
It went 40 minutes.
Okay.
Because we started at like 7:10.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And there was a little bit of setup.
No, recording 44 minutes, so 45-minute podcast.
Yeah.
I think that was
fun.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, seriously.
We're going to be doing these every single week, so if you didn't get a chance to talk, you probably will get a chance continuing. And if we notice somebody is always like putting in and they don't ever get picked, we'll probably manually pick you.
Yeah.
Because we do have the ability to manually say, okay, this person.
Yep.
So thanks so much for joining us. We're going to get this thing edited.
Yeah.
Get it up so that we're also going to upload the video. We can,
yeah.
So that everyone can see it. And
fucking sorry.
Did you not get the joke?
No, I did. It just took me a second. Also, for all you on YouTube, if you liked what you heard, if you thought it was fun, if you want to be one of those people talking to us, get in our Discord.
It was way more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah, Elmo says get it in and get it out. You talking about? What are you talking about?
It sounds sexy, whatever it is.